Hi guys, welcome back to Replay and today we have another game sort of talk through with Revolver Noir. So once again, if you haven't watched the first part, which is the very first video, so I have a bit of an intro of how I got this game and where I got them from, and yeah, do check that video out. I'll link it down below, and after that, once you're done with that, you can actually come back to know more about Revolver Noir. Okay, so assuming you're back, and so again, this is Revolver Noir, and this is by Xavier Davisson, and it's published by Button Shy Games. So Button Shy Games, they're actually famous for their pocket-sized games, which is really cool because they are kind of like a micro game, which is made up of like 18 cards, and yeah. So in this case, these 18 cards is split into between 2 person. Yeah, so this is a 2-player game, and you can see that this is the reference cards for each player. So we have 2 reference cards. So this is actually the map of the mansion that we are in. So we are playing as kind of spies. So in this game, you're actually trying to like sneak around the mansion and trying to outsmart your opponent. And yeah, basically if you get to shoot your opponent twice, and that's the end of the game. I mean, then you win the game. So yeah, I suck at this game, but I think it's a pretty interesting game. It is I wouldn't say it's very complicated or like yeah, basically I think it's more like a mind game kind of thing. Yeah, because you are trying to like walk around, and you do give clues to where you are, so it's not really like you are just chasing around with no end. So yeah, so I think it's quite interesting. So how it plays is that so you'll take all of the same bags for one player, and the other one would be the other spy or detective, and you'll all start in a random room. So I think you can choose. But what I do is just kind of shuffle it. So what I get is what I have. So basically, if like this, then I'll start my game in the hall. So we can see that. So you can see each place, each room, and where you can go for each room. So there's also this sort of secret tunnel around the whole house. So it doesn't mean that if you're in the bedroom, then you're stuck, because you can actually still jump to the kitchen. So yeah. So that's how you see this card, and the other side of it is actually the reference, which is very good. It's very helpful in letting you know what you can do. So let's take a look at this card. So basically this means that which room you can move to and which room you can shoot. So I believe you can always shoot in your own room, and as well as the adjacent rooms. So, and some rooms do have a bit of ability. So, but to use this ability, you do have to announce where you are. So let's say if I'm at the balcony, I can actually say I'm at the balcony. So I'm going to use this action here to jump the railing and can move directly to the kitchen. Yeah, but this costs 0 AP, as you can see here. So basically every turn, you have 2 APs to spend. So this actually costs 0. So you can actually still do other stuff after that. Yeah, but there are some that will cost AP, like this one is a trapdoor switch. Yeah, so this will actually cost AP, then you're left with 1. Yeah, so what you can do in a turn is very simple. So over here you can move, you can use 1 AP to move to adjacent room. So the room is basically just based off the names here. Or you can shoot, and you can, so shoot will actually use 2 APs. So you must have 2 APs or more at the start of your turn, and after you shoot, after you choose to shoot, you have to review your location, and then you can choose room to shoot at. So this will be the ones over here with the gun symbol, and after that you can choose to move away. Yeah, so this is needed because if the opponent is near you, then if you don't move, then they will know exactly where you are. So yeah, so it's kind of like a defensive move. Then you can choose to listen as well. There's 1 AP, so your opponent must review 1 room that they can move into. So they basically just have to say the room that is here. They don't have to say everything, but they can just say 1. Like over here, if you have 3, I can actually just say like either library, dining room, or foyer. Yeah, so there's listen, and then we can trap, So trap uses 1 AP, and you can turn your location card 90 degrees. So let's say if I'm at the basement, I can just turn it like this. So the next time I move, I'll just do it like this. So this will be the trap. So anytime I can actually activate, you can use the same action to activate the trap. And then if the player is in there, then the player would consider to be hit once. Yeah, so but you can only have a limit of 2 traps per player. And next we can trigger the room effects, which is what I've mentioned just now. So yeah. So again, this is a very simple game, but I like how we use so little cards, but yet we can have a very interesting game. And then in, of course, such a small package. So yeah, what I think about this game is it's a bit like a hidden movement game, but in the sense that your movement are tracked using these cards to show which room you are currently in. And then yeah, I like the aspect that you're trying to hunt for your opponent, but your opponent also trying to hunt you, and you're trying to outguess each other and determining based on what he's doing where you are. Yep. So, and then to be honest, the mansion it's small. So it's not small, but it's not big either. So for 2 persons to be running around the mansion, it's actually quite hard to reach him, because you don't really know where he is, and you can only keep listening to know roughly where he is. But to listen, you have to use an AP to listen. Yeah. So yeah, but there are some I think if you're at the foyer, if you listen, you can just so you can see here, so it's called echoes. So if you listen at the foyer, the opponent, if they are not at the second floor, they just reveal their locations normally, meaning to say any of these adjacent locations. But if they are on the second floor, they must tell you their exact location. So that's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, but then the moment so let's say if you are at the foyer and the person is at the balcony, then I guess it's game over. Oh, not really, because you can't shoot into the balcony from the foyer. So that's one I guess good thing. So yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. And yeah, I think the art here is fine. It's cartoonish. So yeah, I just really think the back and forth sort of player turn is good, and it's fun, and it's also pretty quick, and yeah, there's not really much downturn other than the opponent thinking what they need to do or what they want to do, to try to maybe trick you or something. So yeah, I think it's a very nice 2-player game, and again, it's in such a small package, so I guess it's not too, I mean, I don't expect too much, but the thing is that it also does surprise me in how much fun such a small game can have. So yeah, so for reboxing, I'll just simply put a face of the one of the players here and the other one here. Yeah, but one thing I didn't mention in the intro is how much this is. So it's not very cheap. It's cheap in US dollars, but in Singapore dollars, when you convert it, it's about $12, 12 or 17, I can't remember. So yeah, so it's not too cheap for a small game, but then it's certainly fun. And yeah, so again, this is Revolver Noir. If you like what you see here, do consider subscribing and give this video a like. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video that should also be about button shy games. So yeah, thank you for watching, and bye bye.